You mentioned in there that the winner could look at bigger fights. You name dropped Terence Crawford in particular, who's probably one of the bigger fights right behind Canelo.
Yeah.
What chances do you think of you possibly getting there with Terence Crawford getting an impressive win against Ramos?
I mean, it's on Crawford, really. You know, he's probably the biggest name in the division right now, one of the biggest names in boxing. So I feel like the chances will get higher for sure with a dominant win over Jesus Ramos. But you know, I respect Crawford. I think he's one of the generation's best, and to get in there with him would be something special.
Yeah, and of course
we sparred before. I sparred Crawford before. Great fighter.
Yeah. Just Crawford, man, where's he at? I know he's name dropping Canelo. He's also willing to make that 2-division jump at 168. But would you actually like to see that yourself? Having sparred him, you have some kind of insight on who he is as a fighter. We just seen him have the performance of a career against Spence. What is your thoughts on fighters willing to take those kind of jumps to make these bigger mega fights? You know.
I mean, he's skillful, and I feel like with boxing, it's not too much of a
size thing.
Tough. Yeah, it's not a size thing. It's not a tough man contest. It's not who hits the hardest. It's all about who's the smartest in there. So I feel like Crawford going up to 68, he must know what he's doing.
Yeah. So from the sparring sessions you had, he's got that kind of IQ to potentially give Canelo a good.
For sure.
Yeah. And a fallback plan for you. I wouldn't call it a fallback plan, but the winner of maybe Tissot and Mendoza, 154.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. This fight with Jesus Ramos is a WBC eliminator and a WBO eliminator, so we'll be in line for anyone. Tim Tsz유's actually fighting for the title. Well, he's going to be elevated champion on September 30th.
Yeah.
So he'll have the belt, and I'm looking forward to a matchup like Tim Tszyu. Yeah. I'm also looking forward to a Fundora rematch and a Charlo rematch.
Yeah. Speaking of rematches, should Spence go through with his rematch, man, based off the performance?
Not immediately. I don't think he should go immediately. I think he should get a southpaw test first. That's another fight that, Jesus Ramos is southpaw as well. I'm a southpaw. So I feel like the winner will be in line to, definitely get in there with Spence and, make that happen.
Yeah, if he were to take the rematch directly, could he change anything in there, man, and to be able to be more successful against Terence Crawford? Or do you think the same outcome would play out? It's hard to say.
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it happening, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. I feel like Terence Crawford was just levels above him, honestly.
Yeah.
Levels above him.
The performance he put on is just...
it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
So there's nothing to grow on for Spence, right? Nothing. All right, cool, man. Appreciate you. What do you tell all your fans?
Tune in September 30th.
All right, cool.
It's hammer time.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.